Welcome to Earth.
Greetings, all you dirtbags and problematic page turners. We're back again with the latest installment in the Land and Sea franchise.
Yes!
We've come to a turning point in the war against Earth's invaders, and humanity and the fish are pushing their tactics to new extremes with every new escalation of the conflict in Storm's Eye. Blaine Lee Pardoe's 9th entry in the Land and Sea series, published by Wargate. Before we go too far, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. And be sure to check the description for the Amazon affiliate link to grab Storm's Eye and support the channel.
Let's do it.
Now, check your rig, fire off a power cell, and let's get into it. Set in a near future world where humanity battles aquatic alien invaders known as the Fish, the novel ramps up the stakes in the ongoing global conflict. It follows multiple characters, including Asher mech pilots, tank commanders, and space-based crew, as mankind faces a fractured response to the invasion. The story spans diverse settings like Los Angeles, the Carolinas, and orbiting space platforms, blending intense combat with political intrigue. Expect new offensive strategies, advanced Asher and Trident rigs, and the resolution of cliffhangers from Book 8, Tsunami of Turmoil. As I said, this is the 9th book in the Land and Sea franchise, so if you're not familiar with the series yet, I recommend you watch my reviews on those earlier books and give them a read. If I may make a recommendation, Book 1 is obviously a good place to start, but if you want to dive in and get a feel for the franchise without the burden of feeling like you have to read multiple books, pick up Book 5, Ratchet's Run. It's a standalone story, but it gives you everything you need to know about the world and the tone of the stories. With the amount of entries continuing to climb, it's inevitable that certain ones begin to rise to the top, and for me, Storm's Eye is top 3 easy, tying up open threads from Book 8 while setting up new ones for the future of the franchise, all the while delivering the tense, high-stakes plot and action fans of the series have come to expect. Blaine shows us once again why he is a titan of his craft, simultaneously wrapping up a trilogy while leaving us with new things to contemplate, bringing us back for the next installment. The team at Creative Juggernaut, the license holders of the Land and Sea IP, are putting on a masterclass on how to cultivate a fandom and grow a franchise. Something that massive corporations cannot seem to manage even with established fan bases, let alone trying to build a new franchise from the ground up. Even with a mountain of capital at their disposal, all they managed to do is create a tax write-off. So sincerely to Brent Evans, Blaine Pardoe, Eric Crew, Kevin Hughes, and the team at Wargate, thank you guys for giving a shit not only about your franchise, but about your fans as well. Anyway, enough of this sappy crap, let's talk about Storm's Eye. This will come as news to no one who is already a fan of Blaine Pardoe, but to those unaware, one of the many things that Blaine absolutely nails in his writing is his characters, and Storm's Eye, being the finale of a trilogy, does not disappoint. We have Cece and her angsty teenage attitude piloting a war machine, learning lessons the hard way, and realizing being a certain age does not equal being wise.
Oh, I so pity the dude who pressures her into prom sex.
And by learning lessons the hard way, I mean the bloated ego of being an Asher pilot and a know-it-all 17-year-old have very fishy consequences. We have Colonel Slade rising from the ashes like some handy-capable phoenix, plotting a scheme which could spell disaster if he can't pull it off. We get to follow Thun as he mourns Sparky, tries to accept his death, and learns to carry on without him, while learning to trust the green new replacement the army sent him. As of this moment, Thun and the Whoop-Ass 2 are my favorite characters, and yes, the AFV is absolutely a character. Kane has been dethroned. I also have to give a shout out to Bianca Cordova, the shamed Asher pilot and second chance success story. Her arc over books 7 through 9 has been a killer journey from arrogance, to failure, denial, acceptance, repentance, ownership, and finally, redemption. It's absolutely fantastic, the scope of not only the amount of varied characters we get, but how they are all so unique and engaging within their own arcs, while also building the overarching story of the franchise as a collective whole. And what would a Land and Sea book be without new revelations about weird alien technology and shady human espionage? What are some of these revelations? I'm glad you asked. For starters, Dr. Willow Sanchez, that rascal of daring and reckless curiosity, went way off the reservation in this one, going so far as to put an alien dick on her body so it could attach to her and help her learn how to communicate with the fish.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Well, it attaches all right, and I'll just leave it at that for now. Let's just say it opens up the future of the IP to crazy potentialities. Secondly, we glean a new piece of information into the genetic makeup of the aliens, in particular, the new type that the fox hunters encountered at the end of Tsunami of Turmoil. Again, I refuse to elaborate for fear of spoiling a very juicy reveal near the end of the book, but hot damn, it's a good one.
But wait, there's more!
Though humanity has no way of doing anything right now with the information we recovered from the data recordings on board the Thor space station, we discover a potential lead as to the origins of our alien invaders. I cannot wait for that chapter of the franchise to open up. As if the aliens weren't enough, the defenders of humanity have to deal with all the ambitious and political machinations of greedy psychopaths focusing their efforts on fighting to take advantage of the war rather than killing the fish.
Oh, come on!
Just as one ordeal ends, the door opens for two more to take its place, with some unseen ones just around the corner, no doubt. All of these things are handed to us as the story wraps up, giving us something to crave answers to in the next book or books. The varied cast of characters not only gives us a comprehensive view of the war from frontline battles, the political intrigue, burdens, and strategies of those in power, and the desperation that results from the disruption of major supply chains, but it also gives us, the readers, the chance to experience this story from different and distinct settings. And I don't just mean different states. I mean scenes in outer space, at the bottom of the ocean, in the middle of war zones, inside Ashers and AFEs, top secret labs, and so much more. Not only was this one of my favorite entries in the Land and Sea franchise to date, but it has me really excited for what comes next. If you haven't already started the series, get after it. You will not be disappointed. Grab it via the link in the description and let me know in the comments what you thought of the review or the book if you've read it. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay problematic.